That's how fast it works. It's a nice little lure. Hey there, thanks for clicking on the video. My name is Ramon, and in this video, I'm gonna show you what I throw in heavy pressured ponds to catch fish. Alrighty, we're gonna come up to the first spot we are gonna try and fish. Water is still slightly elevated, but we should be able to get something, right? I made a video on how easy it is to fish this lure, so I'm not doing anything too crazy. And if you fished a Texas rig before, you can definitely fish this thing because it's a lot easier than that. All I'm going to start with is literally tossing it out and like reeling it in, targeting those potentially aggressive fish. And if that doesn't work after a few casts, I'll start slow rolling it. I'll start hopping it off the bottom. Like this. I'll give it a little pop, let it sink down on the bottom. Some more pops. I can even drag it along the bottom, but I wouldn't do it at this pond because there's always like snags on the bottom. It is a chilly fall day too. It's like in the 50s right now. The highs will be in the 60s today. So the fish might be a little lethargic, so we'll try and see if we can find them. Alright, we're not going to spend too much time over here. Let's try where all that algae and green stuff is. Oh. Got one. Yep. Nice. Nice. He inhaled that thing too. Check that out. First one. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just stuck him right in the mouth. That's how fast it works. It's a nice little lure. We're gonna put him back. Alright. That first fish came in like, what, less than 10 minutes? Let's see if we can get another one. I'm just popping it just like a Texas rig. Uh-oh. Whoa! That thing came at me so fast. I had a bite and I set the hook. That thing shot right at me. So one of the reasons why I prefer this over, say, your regular stick bait like a wacky rig or a Texas rig, specifically in like highly pressured ponds like this one, is because it's a new look. Everyone is throwing stick baits around here. Everyone's throwing a wacky rig, a Texas rig, what have you, with their Senkos, and it's just a different look, something that the fish might not be used to seeing, specifically with this lure because of its action and its movement. That's why I like to use the donkey tail when I'm going bass fishing in a highly pressured pond. It's a smaller profile, it's a bait fish profile, so it's something that they are actively targeting, specifically in the fall when they're feeding on bait fish, getting ready for the winter time. We're gonna do a few more casts here before we head on over to a different spot. Again, we're gonna cast into this green stuff. That's where that last one came out of. Let's see if they're following it. Got one. Little dinky. Yeah, buddy. He's angry. He's angry. Calm down, buddy. We'll get you free. There we go. Little dink. Ooh, he is warm. He's really warm. I'm gonna put him back. So just like with a wacky rig or a Texas rig, you're gonna catch numbers with this lure. It's just a different profile. That's plain and simple. You're actually going to catch bigger fish too. It's just that lately I've only been catching dink. I got the dink virus or something. I got dinkitis because I haven't been able to catch a big fish in a few months, actually. So hopefully that all changes here pretty soon and we can catch a big one. Oh, this is not ideal. Oh, jeez. How I got that back, I have no idea. That is truly the work of the Lord, because I was tangled in every single one of these trees with an exposed hook. My goodness. Thank you, Lord, for letting me get that one back. Now, I'm not saying I'll give up the wacky rig, I'll give up the Texas rig. I love the wacky rig. I love a Texas rig. But I know a spot like this gets hit up dozens of times a week. And it's not a big pond. And they see that lure over and over and over again. And this just gives them a different look. I'll probably still use it in other places. I love a wacky rig. I will toss that thing out all day, every day on a big lake. But on a small pond like this that I know gets hit frequently, I'll throw out this lure because it's not as popular, it's not as frequently used. It's just gonna give me a better chance to hook up with the fish. And if you're a new angler, this lure is perfect for you. Super easy to use. You just toss it out, you can just reel it in, you pop it off the bottom a few times. It's doing what it needs to do. All you gotta do is throw it out there. And if there's a fish around, it'll bite it. Got one. There we go. Another little dink. Oh no. Well, he made it right back in. Quick release. That's number 3. 3 in less than an hour. That's not bad. Oh. Dadgum. They must be tiny. That must be what's going on. They must be the tiniest fish. Got one. Nope, I got a stick. That's what I got. Dadgummit. Alright, well, at least I got off the stick. Oh, this is new. Got one. There we go. Oh no. He came off. You're joking. What a bummer. That's all we got time for today. Hopefully I've given you a new lure to try out. Everything will be linked in the description down below. Happy fishing and God bless.